So hello everybody and welcome back to another video. It's Happy Prepper, and on my community page, I think like 2 days ago, I asked, I'm gonna film a Q&A, or I said I'm gonna film a Q&A video, so if you have any questions about prepping or really about anything, ask them. And a couple people responded, so if you didn't see it and you want to ask a couple questions, just ask it in the comments. Really, prepping, really anything, but there's some really good questions, so I want to answer them. So thank you for all the people who gave questions and really participated. And I know it was sort of on short notice, so it's okay if you didn't, but you could still ask them in the comments. So I'm gonna get right into them. So Lucy Diaz colon. So how can you store cereal if it contains sugar like Fruit Loops? So first off, that's a really good question. I don't really store cereal. I really store oatmeal, maybe some Mountain House breakfast. I heard it's really hard to store sugar, so I don't personally know, but you could just put it in YouTube, because there are a lot of really good YouTubers that really cover this in the that do prepping and really talk about food storage. So I would really suggest you look on YouTube if you have that question. I don't really store sugar because I know it's sort of more complex to store, and also my family doesn't really eat like more sugary cereal. I would say probably get more like non-sugary cereal and like just stuff like stuff with less sugar, because if you were in a disaster, like just eating a bunch of sugary stuff may upset your stomach, and you may be missing out on like other, and it would just be better to really eat something with more protein and get some food storage that has more protein in it. That's just my personal opinion, but if you have kids, you should probably research into storing more sugary cereal. So I don't know how to pronounce their name, so there's their name. So, do you think prepping should be a way of life or something a person does only because there seems to be problems coming in the near future? So, this is really a good question. I personally think a way of life. I've been really prepping for 3 years. I've been involved in Boy Scouts like all my life. Guys, prepping is really not just for these big disasters, pandemic, because obviously preppers prepare for that, but it's really just maybe smaller stuff, power outage, maybe even smaller like that. Maybe you miss a bus and you have to wait an hour, and maybe you're hungry, or one of your family members are hungry, or it starts to rain. Simple stuff like that, because it really pays to have a prepper mindset, because stuff is gonna go wrong, and it's really just a promise. Stuff is sadly gonna go wrong, and so stuff is gonna go wrong, so it pays to be prepared. And preparedness is just really doing some small simple things can get you prepared for big things, and I think it should be a way of life. So these are some hard names to pronounce. I personally can't pronounce them. Maybe they're easy, maybe it's just me, but there's the comment. How and why did you get interested in prepping at such a young age? So, like I said before, I've been involved in Boy Scouts really all my life. Cub Scouts first, and then now I'm involved in Boy Scouts. And probably when I was 10, I was on YouTube. I did some gaming videos. My channel really, it was just my friends. And then I shifted to prepping. It was just my friends. A couple other people discovered me. But really, I was just making small, simple videos, little survival kits, and all that stuff. I thought it was really fun to make little survival kits. They weren't maybe good, but like, I thought it was super fun. So that's really how I got involved in prepping. I started making little survival kits, then went on YouTube, then found other YouTube creators, and then really discovered prepping. So, Gail's Southern Living. What is your favorite snack food to prep? Okay, this seems like, I have to think about this. I would say I really like, I made a video about this, it'll be in the corner. The protein powder, I said, just add it with water. It actually tastes really good, and I drink it after I work out, but it does taste really good. But more snack, I would say just the average granola bar or protein bar from Costco. We have a bunch of granola bars from Costco. I think really just the average granola bar. Beef jerky's pretty good, but that's really expensive, so I really just eat beef jerky as like a treat. Trail mix I really like too, so I could probably name all my favorite snacks to prep all day, but Okay. Okay, so what are the similarities and differences in preparing to shelter in place, bug out to family elsewhere, bug out to non-family such as hotel or shelter? So I made a video about that, bugging out, bugging in versus bugging out. It will be in the cards below. But so the difference of, I'm going to try to do a short, simple answer. Definitely check out my video. So shelter in place. If you're preparing to shelter in place, you're probably going to do more long-term preps. You're going to be able to store more food, store more water, probably do a garden, maybe if your area can do like livestock. But sheltering in place is, I'm going to stay in place either until this disaster ends or if I have to move. So you're just really hunkering down. So bug out to family elsewhere. So bugging out, the difference is that you're going to either be packing up in your car or packing it up in bags, so you're not going to be able to carry other stuff. And you should plan this out pre-advance, because you need to know how much supplies you need to carry and how long they're going to last and how long is the distance or the place you're going, so you don't run out of supplies. So bug out to non-family such as hotel or shelter. So hotel may be different on shelter. They're sort of the same because it's bugging out. But hotels and shelters, like I know emergency shelters, I believe a lot of times they don't take like pets, but that may be different in other areas like dogs and that stuff. So if you do have animals like that, that probably shouldn't be your plan. But they usually do supplies with you in emergency shelters. Hotel, well, same with bugging out. You're gonna have limited supplies, and also since the hotels are usually smaller, you're not gonna have a lot of space to really store things. So even if you're packing it in your car and you have a lot more space than bug out, it may not be able to fit in the hotel. And also, even if all the stuff does fit in your car, you may want to bring less, because you may have to move from that hotel either to other hotel or to a home. So I know you could really research. I would highly suggest to research. This was just a quick overview of it. Check out my bugging in versus bugging out video, because I think that would be really helpful if you're interested in sheltering in, bugging out, and bugging out to bug out location or bugging out to a hotel. So thank you for watching this video. Please smash that like button and subscribe to Happy Prepper. Share our videos so we can grow. Also, thank you guys so much, I can't even talk, for getting me to 6,000 subscribers. We're at 6,040 subscribers, which is completely insane. Thank you for getting me across this milestone. Our next milestone, which is a little far out, but 10,000 subscribers. That's our next milestone. So thank you guys for all the support. Also, go check out my Happy Prepper Instagram. I'm trying to get that to 100 followers, so go check it out. We'll be in the link below. And Happy Prepper out.